My name is Hagu Joshua Yan. Today, I'll speak about the effect of diet on tooth decay. Maintaining good teeth is very important to maintain our body healthy. Without healthy teeth, we cannot eat well and cannot provide good nutrition to our body. Tooth decay is the most common dental disease. It is important to know how tooth decay is formed and ways to prevent tooth decay. I'll explain how tooth decay is formed and the effect of diet on tooth decay. There are karyogenic foods, which are foods that causes tooth decay, and charismatic foods, which are foods that prevent tooth decay. If we understand the relationship of tooth decay and diet, we can prevent tooth decay. First, I'll explain how tooth decay is formed. Tooth is composed of 4 layers of tissues: enamel, dentin, cementum, and pulp. Enamel is the hard outer layer of tooth and where tooth decay is formed most. Tooth decay is a bacterial disease that dissolves and destroys enamel. There are 4 factors involved in tooth decay. 1. Teeth. 2. Bacteria. 3. Food. And 4. Time. Longer period of exposure to acid causes more decay. Stopping any of these factors will prevent the tooth decay. This is how decay forms. Everybody has a lot of bacteria in the mouth. The bacteria live and multiply. When we eat carbohydrates, it breaks down to simple sugar, and the bacteria uses them as food. The bacteria then produces acids. This acid begins to dissolve the calcium and minerals in the tooth enamel. Any pH lower than 7 is acidic. Any pH 5.2 or less, the enamel starts to dissolve. The exposure to the acid leads to tooth decay. This chart summarizes how decay forms. Bacteria and sugar produces acid. Acid in tooth causes demineralization. It is the beginning of tooth decay. Second, there are 2 types of foods: karyogenic food and charismatic food. The definition of karyogenic food is any food that causes decay. Fermentable carbohydrates are the primary example of food that causes decay. Fermentable carbohydrates break down to simple sugars. The bacteria uses these sugars and produce acids. The examples of karyogenic food are fruits. These are simple sugars. Sugary foods such as cookies, candies, soft drinks, juices, bread, cereals, crackers, pretzels. The definition of charismatic food is any food that prevents decay. These foods do not change pH to acidic value. These foods produce alkaline saliva that reduces the acidity by neutralizing the pH, thereby preventing decay. Examples are nuts, peanut butter, carrots, cheese, beans, and milk. These are foods recommended by American Dental Association. 1. Water, especially fluoride water. Fluoride helps teeth resist any attacks that causes decay. 2. Milk and other dairy products such as cheese and yogurt. These contain protein and calcium that straighten the teeth. 3. Lean proteins such as meat, chicken, fish, eggs. They also straighten the teeth. 4. Veggies. These stimulates saliva production that washes away acids and food particles. 5. Nuts. These contain protein and minerals. They are low in carbohydrates. Chewing nuts also stimulates saliva production. There are other factors to consider. First, the physical form of food has an impact on tooth decay. There are different forms of food, such as solid and liquid. Candy is solid, juice is liquid. Sticky and slow dissolving foods such as candles or caramels are high decay risks. Next, the oil clearance time has an impact on tooth decay. Longer the food stays in the mouth, the worse it is for tooth decay. Therefore, sticky food, which stays in the mouth longer than liquid, is bad for tooth decay. Liquid is generally better than solid because liquid clears from mouth faster. Later, the frequency of food intake has an impact on tooth decay. The more times you eat each day, the more times your teeth are exposed to acid. Each exposure of sugar produces approximately 20 minutes of acid attack. In conclusion, there are foods that are good for your teeth and there are foods that are bad for your teeth. The foods that are bad for your teeth produces that acid that dissolves the tooth enamel. The foods that are good for your teeth neutralize the acid and stops the dissolving of the tooth enamel. How often you eat and what form of food you eat also impact on tooth decay. Realistically, we cannot avoid eating fermentable carbohydrates completely. However, following the proper guidelines will help prevent tooth decay. After we eat carbohydrates, we should brush teeth or drink water. Rinse mouth with water. As soon as possible, we can reduce acidity in our mouth. Limit snacks between meals. If you do snack, try to have foods that are good for your teeth. Limit soft drinks or any other sugar-containing drinks. Avoid sucking on hard candies. Lastly, check up regularly with your dentist. Thank you.